Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here, and it gives me great pleasure to deliver to you today's Divine Daily Blast. Let's get right to it. We are in a number one Angel Numerology Day. We're actually, when you add up the date, the 4, the 1, the 5, the 2, the 0, the 2, and the 5, you actually come to a 10. And I've always been a little unclear as to why it reduces back to a 1. So I did my little bit of research and did my little meditation. And I like that the 10 is what I call the day to exhale and inhale. In other words, the 9 being about kindness, philanthropy, letting go, the feeling of completion, the feeling of an ending of a cycle. The 10 lets us exhale before we inhale something new. So today, oddly enough, I was looking for some clarification on what exactly does that all mean and how do I land this message for all of you so you all get it. And I get it too. When I channel in these messages, you get what I get. So, the moon is moving through the sign of Scorpio, which is really deep. And Scorpio starts in the 10th month of a calendar year. So as the moon moves through the Scorpio, this is a perfect time to exhale after the elements or the energy of the full moon in Libra. So let go of anything, I would say everything, that no longer serves you, especially resentments, hard feelings, grudges, past hurt, the conversations that run around our head about Uncle Ernie and Aunt Edna and how they didn't invite you to Thanksgiving or whatever it is that you're carrying around your head, or Sally in the office who sent an email landing you right in the heap of trouble. Let go. All of these things, as they have already happened, no longer serve your higher purpose. For you to climb the stairway to your higher purpose, for you to have an unobstructed pathway to joy, to happiness, to fun, to freedom, to this great adventure called life, you have to clear, cancel, and delete the doorway that leads you back down the staircase to delirium, to debauchery, to depression, to anxiety, to all of those feelings. And if you are to bump into a person, a place, a thing, a situation, a story, a drama, I call those landmine triggers of the mind and the heart. Let them go. They serve no purpose. They serve no purpose. You almost have to be completely unattached as if this happened to somebody else, because it really did. It happened to the other person that you are no longer. You are no longer who you were yesterday. You are becoming the person you wish to be tomorrow by breathing out all of that stuff. And I'm hoping that makes sense. So, with that said, here are my isms. I am magnificent. And I magnificently manifest my future right now. You can't magnificently manage a future if you are modeling over the past. Done. I am in deliberate creation mode. My mind cannot fill with creative juices, creative endeavors, creative fun, creative mastery, creative adventures, while I am still clouded by the past. I am singing the song I came here to sing. What song are you singing? Yesterday, I shared with a good friend of ours that I was listening to 1970s rock and roll. There is a song by Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky. And it was all about when the body gets laid to rest, this Spirit is going back up. And he's suggesting that we've got to make a friend with Jesus. We've got to make a friend with our spirit world. We've got to make a friend with our ascended ones. That is what that song was about, making friends with those who pass through the portal of life experience, because they're going to help us go to the spirit in the sky. And the spirit in the sky so wants to come visit. I mean, I feel like any time that there is a little bit of a hiccup, some upheaval. I mean, some of you may have noticed that from one day to the next, the energy changes. You have to be in front of what energy you want to change. Seriously. That's your meditation, your visualization, your choices, your people, your places, your situations, your stories. What are they? Because they're yours. They belong to you. And they'll manifest just the way you want them to. Here comes our Archangel message. This is a message from Archangel Ariel. I am the Lioness of God, Archangel of strength and courage. Call upon me for self-confidence to fearlessly face any situation. Fearlessly face it. It's like putting God in your pocket. I stand in my power and courage. Yeah, I do. I kind of do. I embrace the limitless possibilities that await me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Because possibility is limitless. Possibility is limitless. The only way we limit our possibility is by doubting the capability. The only reason and the only way we limit possibility is doubting our own capability. That puts the brakes on. Actually, sometimes if we doubt it too much, it becomes a belief, and our wagon of possibility turns in the opposite direction. Who wants that? Not me, not you, not any of us. Moving on. Lady Portia's here. Again, overcoming limitations, karmic release, let go of the need to be right. You don't have to explain yourself. You do not have to say, listen, I'm on the pathway to possibility and I'm going. So I will see you later unless you want to come with me for the ride, and then we can have a big adventure together. We have also the Violet Flame. This one works with Archangel Zadkiel. It also works with Saint Germain. The Violet Flame burns off any of the past karma. I am purified by Violet Flame. Violet flames purify anything. You can put anything into the Violet Flame and watch that dark black smoke go up. This is about surrendering and releasing the past, which we just really all talked about. So let's go talk to our fairies. And I was looking for Gertrude and Beatrice, and when I don't see them initially, they're busy. Like, they are busy doing whatever they're doing. And so I heard Gertrude giggling and laughing, and Beatrice trying to hear what I was asking for. But they were in the middle of these woods, clearing away things that get in the way of what they want to grow and what they want to do. And as I'm pondering and a slight short meditation, watching them as I do, I'm seeing little bunny rabbits, I'm seeing birds, I'm seeing all kinds of wildlife coming to visit. So it's not that they have left us, it is that they are now on this adventure. This card looks like it's peeking out. I want to see what that card is all about. I'd say get busy with your creativity and your visualization. See, we've had this one before. I love how these fairies revisit, and they sort of have a repeat thing going on. Now, in my early life of doing divination, working with cards, if the same card showed up twice in succession or with a bit of a gap, I used to think that there was something that, or I used to put them back in and draw another card, thinking that I had made a mistake. But this card is talking about the hidden truth. It's about to come to light. A secret or a memory at the back of your mind. And when we expose what's hidden, we're free from it. So you may be having some horrific dreams. You might be having some deep conversations. Whatever they are, the fairy of the hidden depths, you can sort of say, would you bring to my mind that which I need to see that will give me the chance to set my mind free? Would you please bring to mind that which I need to see so that I can eventually be free, whatever that looks like? Hope is always with us, no matter what. And the hidden depths are also with us. We had the hope card yesterday. So the hope is that we can be free from our hidden depths. And when something comes to light, we could choose to do whatever we want with it. Perhaps it's a secret or a memory, something that comes up in a dream that triggers you. And when we expose what's hidden, we can become, like I say, free from it. It's easier, much, much easier for us to live in this space of denial than to face any kind of challenge. So we sort of act as if it never happened. And we sort of go about our business like everything's fine. I do that. I am so guilty when people say, is everything okay? Are you all right? It has taken me a while to say, no, it's not. I'm in this weird bubble, or I'm in this space of reflection. And what's underneath it is my feeling that I am overly burdening somebody with these troubles. However, what I will say right after it is thank you for letting me share, and thank you for letting me get this out, and thank you for letting me release it. And I didn't really start doing that until probably the last year or two. I kept it all hidden. I shoved it all down. So releasing things that have been hidden from view can be really, really healthy. Super, super liberating. And it helps us to move on. So this is not just the fairy of the hidden depths, but she's also fairy of the water. So she comes with this healing pond. She comes to hold us gently, hold us, guide us, and let us release it to the depths of the water. One of the reasons that we hide on things, we put masks on, we wear costumes, we play a role, is because whatever we're bringing up is painful. And it's understandable to hide it, to want to shove it somewhere where the sun doesn't shine, to not admit it. And if there's been some super major trauma in your life, I am so, so sorry for those issues, those deep issues. It's important to find some sort of professional help, even if that is choosing to go to a very well trusted priest or reverend or someone who has in-depth study of seminal religious studies, because they follow the path of God and Jesus. If you have the insurance and you can do it, then I would suggest you go and talk to a mental health professional. So the other thing I want to point out once we do the releasing is that there is a space left behind by it. And in that space, we get to fill it with something new and something different. And that can very quickly move us forward. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. I hope that you have got some clarity into really taking an exhale, and as you exhale, letting go of the things that bind you. And if it's still coming up, either journal it, write it down, and then really go to the divine. Thank you for working with me to release this. Clear, cancel, delete. Letting me see what's holding me back. Letting me get out what's holding me back. The other thing that I tend to do, if I can't talk about it or I'm stuck with it, is use music. Meditation lets the mind be free from the burdens that fill it up, but music actually physically lifts the vibration. For me, it has to have a beat to it. It has to have a ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, has something like that. The other thing that I have found that really super, super, super helps me is listening to Native American sounds, the flute or the drum. because, oh, I got goosebumps. So I know, thank you. The Chiefs are here. That Native American beat and that haunting sound of the flute, there's a vibration attached to it. Some of those musicians that come from some of those tribal communities have been trained to bring in the sound of the divine that heals and that goes out into the world. So not only are you healing yourself, but you're also sending those gentle healing ripples out. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. It isn't about the money. It isn't about the power. It isn't about, the greed and all of those. Those things are crumbling. So we're feeling their weight. What we have got to see is the new horizon. We've got to plan like Gertrude and Beatrice going through their woodlands, clearing out what needs to be cleared out so they can set the seeds for something new. And I feel like that's a good place to stop. Listen, I love you. I love you. I love you all so, so very much. I am thrilled with the community that we're building. Your comments make a difference. I'm trying to get even more out there to talk to you more, to speak to you more, and gathering with some more of my friends so we can bring some information to you that we feel like will be helpful, even if it's just a chit chat. Until tomorrow, be well. Bye for now.